I'd leave the house without money before I left without a hairbrush. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be talking you through the things that as a girl, you should never be leaving the house without. Quick disclaimer, of course, it's not just girls that use these things, but you know, cute title. Handbags and makeup and cute pink things are not just for girls because that would be so rude to exclude people from the best colour in the world. However, it probably is going to be mostly girls watching this video, hence the title, but I know I have an amazing group of fabulous guys watching me too that love all of this stuff too. So just a reminder, although hopefully you didn't need one, that everyone is welcome here as long as you're not mean, because if you're mean, I just block you and mentally send you to a place full of neon colours and bucket hats. So today I'm going to be talking you through all my handbag essentials, the things that I basically don't leave the house without. I just don't like to be caught out in situations. I want to avoid any potential faux pas. I want to, you know, maintain the look that I spent a lot of time on in the morning. And I just feel like such a big part of being a strong, smart, sassy, independent woman is preparation. It's something that we have over men. Like, we always are prepared for situations. Like, my boyfriend just leaves the house and puts his wallet and his phone in his back pocket, and I can't even tell you the anxiety attached to the thought of me doing that. So over the years of me being a girl on the go, I have found all of the things that are essential for my handbag, and I'm going to share them with you today. So if you are new here today, please do subscribe, turn on post notifications, and of course follow me on Instagram so you can keep up with me in my day-to-day life. And let's get to it. So completely irrelevant to the video really, but I just, you know, had to pick a prop handbag, and I just felt like this one hadn't got enough love recently. It's my Dolce & Gabbana Sicily bag, one of my favourite designer bags because it's just so beautiful and classic and versatile. Like, the colour is amazing, it goes with every outfit. So I'll link it down below for you guys. You may actually even be able to use my Farfetch code from last week's video, so I'll leave that down below too so you can get 10% off. It's a really good bag, it's really spacious, it's a lot bigger actually than it looks. I can fit my water bottle inside. It doesn't look like it, but it can. So my first handbag essential that I cannot leave the house without is, of course, a pair of sunglasses. Honestly, come rain or shine, I'll be wearing my sunglasses. If it is daylight, then the sun is out, and that is justification. They not only give you impeccable chic style, but they also just add an air of mystery. You can avoid awkward eye contact. The upsides are endless. These are my signature sunglasses. I get lots of comments on them when I wear them in my Instagram story. They are Tom Ford. I think they are called Simona. They do them in black, but mine are in the tortoiseshell, and they are really, really expensive, but they are so worth it, honestly, because they are just the most amazing sunglasses in the world. They are just superior. And I just think an amazing pair of signature sunglasses is something that every girl needs, and they can make all of your affordable outfits look more expensive, so they're definitely something worth investing in. So my next handbag essential is a lot more of a recent addition to the list, and it is, of course, a mask. Don't we all hate having to wear these but realise that it's actually like not that bad, and we might as well just, you know, do it just in case it kind of helps get us back to normal? That's how I see it, and I think they can look really chic. Again, it just gives you that like mysterious anonymity. They're quite flirty, you just have to learn to smize. The only thing is they really rub your lipstick off, and I always find that I just have loads of pink lipstick in my mask. Lots of people have also been asking me about my masks, and my granny has actually been sewing these for us for like months now, but this one is my favourite because it just goes with everything. I've got some like patterned ones, but I'm gonna ask her if she can make me some more like cute pale pink ones. So I always have one of these in my bag. The next essential is something that's not a new addition at all, because living in London and especially like using the tube regularly does make you very aware of hygiene, and that's antibacterial hand gel. If I didn't have one when I went out now, I would literally freak out. My favourite one is this. It's from Bye Beauty or Bye Bye Beauty, and it's the Clean Hands Moisturising Antibacterial Spray, and it's so nice because it's lavender scented, so it smells just so beautiful, and you can just like spray it on like this, although I'm not like 100% sure that this is like the best thing you can use because it's only 65% alcohol, and I feel like for it to be effective it needs to be 70%, so I'm not 100% sure. So just to be on the safe side, I usually carry two, and I've got this one from my local chemist, and it is so disgusting. Like, I cannot even tell you the smell. It's just like pure alcohol and it just stinks so badly. So usually after I've used this one, I just spray a little bit of the lavender one over my hands as well, just so they have a nice scent. It's even more important now to never leave the house without one of these in your bag. My next essential I could never have left out of this video. My true fans would have been very disappointed in me. See what I did there? And yes, it's my iconic Freddy fan, aka my best friend. This is obviously a summer essential. I got this last summer when we were having a heat wave in London, and it's just the best thing I've ever bought, and I am rarely seen without it, as most of you will know. It's just fantastic. It's a really handy portable size. You can also fold it. It has 3 power settings, so you can, you know, turn up the wind. And I think it's only like £12, and this, I'm telling you, is the best money I've ever spent. If you're just getting like a little bit stressed, you can just like cool yourself down. I take this to the gym. I've used it at parties when I've been dancing, using it as a fake microphone, and also giving myself a little bit of film style wind. But most importantly, when I'm traveling around the city, when I'm on the tube and it's so hot, or you're just in London, you're like dripping with sweat, especially when I had my fringe, like, oh my God, sweaty fringe is not the way to go. So just like walk down the street, honestly, and just hold this in front of my face, keeping myself cool, and people may look, but they are sweating and you are not. So who's really winning? For anyone who's kind of new here, this fan has kind of become an icon on my channel, and people spot it on my story. They're like, Freddy and her iconic fan, and I'm like, yes. My next essential is my card holder. Now, I have the most beautiful Louis Vuitton purse. It's so special to me and I absolutely love it, but I have kind of been converted to card holders just because it frees up more space in my bag to fit in more of my essentials. I never really used cash to begin with. I'm always using my card, or even now sometimes I'm just using my phone as well. And especially now during COVID times, most shops and restaurants are accepting cards only, so you don't really need a purse to have loads of like coins and notes in. And I love my little card holder. It's Prada. It's so pretty. It's a really nice nude color and it just looks really glam. I'll also link this down below for you guys. You should also be able to use my Farfetch code on this. My next essential is something that my lovely friend Josie will be very proud of me for. Well, she actually already knows about it and she is very proud of me. But whenever I go out and I think I might be stopping for lunch or for dinner, I always take my personal straws with me. So I drink everything except pretty much water with a straw because I have very sensitive teeth and I really dislike paper straws. I actually got shamed at a party for saying that. I was at my best friend's boyfriend's party. She asked me to go because it was all like his friends and I didn't know anyone, so I basically just had to go and like insert myself into another group's conversation, otherwise I was just going to be stood there like a lemon. So I did, and they just happened to be talking about straws. I know, super riveting conversation for a party. And this was honestly before I really understood like the damage of plastic straws. Like, I hold my hands up, I was definitely ignorant to it, but the point is I didn't know and I was like, oh, I hate paper straws, I much prefer plastic straws. And this girl who was so rude and frizzy, she basically just tried to really shame me and like humiliate me in front of everyone, and I just thought it was so rude, and I honestly don't care about that stuff. Like, I just did a big eye roll, but it just kind of made me think, like, if you want to educate someone, then you really shouldn't be mean to them. You should say, well, actually, like, plastic straws are really bad, like they end up in the sea, like they don't decompose. Not to like try and humiliate someone in front of a crowd, but hey, that was kind of a side story. I have ended up definitely realizing how terrible plastic straws are. I mean, I think it's horrendous that it was allowed to go on for as long as it did. However, I still hate paper straws. They go so soggy. I also hate metal straws because they just like really hurt my teeth. So I found the perfect solution in these silicone straws. So yes, they are still plastic, but they're not single use. You can use these hundreds of times. You just have to clean them, obviously, afterwards. Just wash them with some water, and they also have this cute little handy pipe cleaner, so you can really get in there and give them a good old scrub. And they're really cute. The only thing is, it did come with 6 and now I only have 4 because I keep leaving them in my drink. So my next two essentials go out to all of the girls out there with a sensitive tummy. Girls that are prone to tummy upset, let's say. It's definitely a real problem for me. I know sometimes it gives me a lot of anxiety because I'm like, oh my God, what if I have a tummy issue when I'm out at dinner or I'm at an event or at a friend's house? Like, oh my God. So I have two of my best defense mechanisms here. I always take a packet of Imodiums out with me. I don't really take these when I'm at home because I just am not sure how healthy it is to like suppress what's going on inside your stomach, you know, better out than in, as they say. But when you're in social situations, you know, sometimes it just needs to be dealt with. And if you pop one of these, your tummy will just go to sleep. And it's great. And my next secret weapon is not glam. It's slightly embarrassing. I can't believe I'm showing you, but it's just so good that I can't not tell you about it. And it's PooPourri. So if you guys have never heard of this, it is a revolution. You basically spritz this into the toilet before you use it. And the only thing that will smell in there is the aroma of the beautiful essential oils of whatever scent you choose. So this one is lavender and vanilla. It sounds crazy, it sounds gimmicky, but trust me, it works and it's amazing. So it's such an essential, especially if you're going to somebody's house or if there's a long queue for the ladies and you have to do the walk of shame. My next essential is a bit of a basic one, but it had to be mentioned, and that is a portable charger. I completely forgot about the charge on my phone. Like, I've just got so used to being at home and being able to charge it whenever I want that when I went out like last week, I realized like how quickly my battery drained and I completely forgot my portable charger, and I was like, oh my God, I forgot what this is like to be stranded outside my house without my phone. So I need to start remembering to take one again. This one is really cute. It's from a brand called Pearl, and it actually doubles as a compact mirror, which would have been one of my other handbag essentials. I'm kind of bringing the fun vibes down just temporarily with this one. I think girls especially like sometimes don't feel like completely relaxed, completely safe, kind of going out by themselves. But I just carry something really small and insignificant that just gives me like a tiny bit of peace of mind that if anything was going to happen, like if I was going to be approached, even attacked, I had this teeny little personal alarm that I could set off that hopefully would either scare the person away or just attract attention from elsewhere. I've never had to use it, hopefully I never will, but it's so small and light and insignificant that I just think, why not just take it out with me? This one is just from Amazon, and you can either set it off by double clicking the button on the front or by yanking the little keychain. The idea is that it doesn't go off in your handbag on its own. And I guess it just makes me feel a little bit more secure in the knowledge that if I was in a situation where something was happening or I felt threatened, there's something that I could do about it, because let's be honest, most of the time I'm wearing heels and running is not going to be my best option. The next essential is a Tide pen. So I only really discovered these at like the beginning of this year. I feel like they're kind of more well known in America as opposed to here in the UK. And it's basically a stain remover pen. So if you're in a restaurant and your spaghetti accidentally flicks a little bit of bolognese sauce on your blouse, you can just like tidy it up with this. You have to do it pretty quickly and it doesn't work on all stains, but it does work, and it's really, really handy if, like me, you wear a lot of white and light colored clothing. And then my final essential is kind of like 10 in one, but it's to take a little cosmetics bag out with you. Now this one is slightly big. I would only really take this if I was taking a big handbag out. If I was taking a smaller bag, I'd take a little smaller pouch. But I like to carry a little like beauty first aid kit out with me in case I need to do any touch-ups. So this is my makeup bag. It's from the brand Elizabeth Scarlett, which is the most beautiful brand. She does the most gorgeous like pouches and cosmetic bags and even like bedding and travel bags, and it's all just so stunning. This is a little pink velvet one with like gold and white embroidered palm trees. I just love it. So in here, I first of all would of course always carry a hairbrush. That would probably be my #1 priority over makeup. I just have to have my hair brushed and looking nice at all times. I would honestly never leave the house without a hairbrush. I'd leave the house without money before I left without a hairbrush. This is my Tangle Teaser. This is the brush that I'll usually take out with me just because it's small and it's compact. This is the one that's actually for thick and curly hair, because I feel like the original Tangle Teaser, my hair is a bit too thick for it. So this is the one that I use, and I absolutely love it, and I just love how like cute and handbag friendly it is. I always have a scrunchie in my bag bag or on my wrist. I just always will need to tie my hair up in summer, if I'm getting a bit sweaty and humid and frizzy, or in winter if it's super windy and I just need to get it off my face. I really love these silk scrunchies. This one's either from Slip or the Nice Cream Company. They just feel so nice. They look so luxurious. They're also better for your hair as well. And I just always have one of these handy. A little mini perfume in case you're out and about and you need like a little pick-me-up, a little freshen up. You can just give yourself a nice little spritz. This is my mini Coco Mademoiselle, one of my favorite perfumes. If I have room in my bag, I will take a little face mist because I feel like if you're out for a long time, your makeup can get kind of dry and mangy and you kind of just need to have a little like freshen up, a little hydration boost, and I love giving my face a little spritz with a face mist. This is the Glossier Soothing Rose Water Spray, and I just really like it because it's not like overly scented. There's no like shimmer in it. It's purely just like a hydration boost, which I love, and it's a nice fine mist as well, so you don't look wet. I always take a couple of plasters because usually the shoes that I'm wearing, I'm very prone to blisters, so I always carry a couple of plasters with me. And finally, I of course just take a couple of bits of makeup for little touch-up. So usually just a few items like a concealer and something like a little brush to blend it in. Mostly just in summer, I'll also take a little like compact powder with a brush as well, just in case I'm getting a bit shiny or sweaty. Maybe if I'm being extra, just a little bit of highlighter as well, just to top up the glow. And finally, whatever lip combo I'm wearing that day. Almost always it will be Charlotte Tilbury's Pillow Talk lip liner, some kind of Charlotte Tilbury lipstick, and then maybe a little gloss. I love this Origins one. It's called the Blooming Shine Nourishing Lip Glaze. It's just so pretty and I love a lip gloss. And I just cannot get over how beautiful this pouch is. It's new, which is why I'm still excited over it, but isn't that just beautiful? So guys, that is the end of the video. That's all of my handbag essentials that every girl shouldn't leave the house without. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next time.